Have I got something to share with you? All right, so the last trip I made, I went to the river. I went in to shoot that invitation video to the GoFundMe page, which, before we get started, I just want to say thank you so very much for those that have come on board. Donating money towards that Bigfoot camper trailer. Oh my goodness, I'm getting really excited for it. I don't know if we'll be able to get that before the winter comes. Please keep that dream alive, right? It's a dream for me. It is a dream, a wish, but it's not for me. It's not just for me. It's for the clans as well, right? Because I just know when I'm there. And just as, I mentioned it earlier, I'm there for about 4 or 5 hours at the most. When I start to wrap up things and they see me put my gear away and things get so active, they get so busy. A lot of major things have happened when I've turned those cameras off and I haven't quite yet gotten to my truck to head home. This is where I know if I was to be staying right there and heading over to my camper, they'd come, right? They will come. And I think this is going to take the relationships and the activity and stuff like that to a whole different level. It's going to be a different kind of experience for us all. Things happen through the night. My cameras come on. I do have a 360 microphone I can just set outside or in the window or something like that in my camper. It's kind of exciting, right? Kind of exciting. For those that don't want to do that, that's fine. It's cool. It's good. It's all good. But those who believe in what I'm doing and want to help me to do this, the subscribers are going to be the ones who are able to get this for me and make the difference, right? I know that. I understand that. And oh my goodness, I've been accused of gaslighting. I didn't even know what gaslighting meant. It's defined as manipulating someone into questioning their own perception of reality. The expression, which derives from the title of the 1944 film Gaslight, became popular in mid-2010s. I don't know. I think it's people who, I don't know. I don't understand where some people get their ideas. If you don't believe and you're on the fence and you don't quite know what to think of on the subject, and I would say the majority have never had an experience. Back in the woods, right? Back in the forest where there's no people, no groomed trails, or like here, we grew up in the trees, right? That's what our life was. Our whole entire life, from as far back as I can remember, has been about the trees, trap lines, traveling the rivers, hunting, living in the teepee. We had a teepee through most of my life. Growing up, my grandparents would come and they would stay for a week or two, and they lived in their teepee. They didn't stay in their house or in a bedroom or on a fancy bed. They were on the ground, on the spruce boughs in the teepee. That's where they wanted to be. We grew up around that. We stayed in our teepees. We camped along the rivers. We were in our trappers' cabins. That was our life. This is my reality. That's my reality. That's where I come from. And these ones that come and they don't believe me, They think I'm gaslighting. You know, if you're not for what I do, or if you don't believe what I'm doing or in what I'm doing, I'd question why you're here. And that's what I do. I ask people, if this is what your thoughts are, why are you here, right? Why are you here? More than not, they're there just to cause problems, drama, stress, for me, and to draw attention to themselves. I see that a lot. You know, most times, like myself, if I'm on YouTube and I go to a channel and it does not interest me, or the owner of that channel, I get the feeling that I don't like, or I don't want to have anything to do with, I just move on. I don't stop there and type in a whole bunch of garbage to stress that individual out. It's his prerogative or her prerogative, right? You don't do that, being a respectable, kind person, right? But no, there's these people that just come, stay a while, throw garbage out, and off they go. And my time is too precious, and my energy is too valuable to deal with those kind of people. So the majority of them, they're out the door, right? I boot them out and block them, and we move forward. But for those that are here and here for the right reasons, and I believe the majority of you are, I thank you, right? I really, really thank you for being here and supporting me and supporting my ideas and my thoughts on the matter and what I have going on here, right? I do things differently. I'm not like the majority. I understand that. I know that. It's just amazing how the GoFundMe has kicked off into a very, very good start. And I will keep it open. Like I say, I don't know. Maybe it depends on how it goes here within the next month. I don't know if I'll be able to get that camper before snow. I may be going to pick it up sometime in the winter, right, in the cold months, but I will do it. I will do it. We set a high goal when you go to the GoFundMe. We set a goal there, but that's not what I'm striving to. I'm striving to get, even if we can get half of that or close to half of that goal, it'll be good, right? I can get something pretty good for that. And again, I posted a picture. I made the picture, right? I just created the picture of me with the Bigfoot camper trailer, and people were thinking that was the actual trailer. I don't even know what I'm going to get yet, right? We don't know how the GoFundMe is going to go, and I've not found one yet that I can even get for a cheaper price. Once we're close to that goal, I'll be looking, right? And I'll be phoning and I'll be contacting these sellers to see if I can't go there and look at the trailer. As we get to that point, I will keep you all posted, let you know what's going on and how things are going and all that good stuff, right? I think we'll make this happen, right? We'll make this happen. And it's for the channel, it's for you, it's content, it's going to be coming to you. You all will get to see this. And it's not just for me to get a camper and go partying and camping and touring the country. No, this is the campers going to the places I go to visit. There's 4 of them, 4 different clans, and that's where I'm going with the camper. On to other things. My last trip to the river, as soon as I got there, I was hearing stuff, but then when I start whistling, I changed my whistle, more of a sharper sound that I thought would carry further, like into the trees. And for those that haven't seen it yet, go watch it, listen for the vocals, right? They were just amazing vocals, and that was an answer to my whistles. I've captured 3 things on that trip that I would like to share with you, and what I'll do here, each one of them are no more than 5, 6, 7 seconds, right? I'll slow it down quite a bit. I'll point out, I'll walk you through it where I need you to keep your eyes and keep your attention on. Some of the stuff happens so quick and so fast. I believe it's the Bigfoot at the river. It is happening behind me as I leave my truck and I'm walking towards the river. There's 2 clips there. On my way out, I come onto some structures. I got out of my truck and I walked over and filmed. I was filming the structures. I've shared this with quite a few people Maybe I haven't mentioned it on the channel or on the videos, but if you're ever there and you know you have structures, like actual Bigfoot structures, not something that looks like them, right? You got to really investigate them. Go walk closer. Don't touch them. Please don't touch them. Just respect their things. It's something that these structures are very important to these clans, to their people. But take a real good look at them, and you can tell if they were purposeful and if they were put together and made, other than just trees trees falling over and creating structure. From when you remove yourself from those structures and you're further back and they're okay with you taking a picture, I always let them know what I'm doing. I let them know whatever it is I'm doing. Deception, I try not to use deception or deceive them as best I can. When you're further back and you're able to take a picture of those structures, I've shared this with quite a few people. Look to the sides. Once you see the picture you've taken, whether it be with your camera, your camcorder, rarely seen them right inside a structure or right under it or above it. I've seen them off to the right or left of the structures. Just a thought to consider or to keep in mind when you're out there, if you're out there doing the boots on the ground. Okay, we'll get into it. So we'll play the original speeds, and then we'll slow it down, and then I'll share the still images I was able to get out of those video clips. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. Again, thank you who have come on full force, some of you, with the GoFundMe for the Bigfoot camper. Stay tuned. I've been very, very busy here, and I'm having pickup truck troubles. Oh my goodness, I don't know what it is. I think maybe it might be a spark plug, or it might be at first I thought catalytic converter, then it may be a fuel filter. I'm not sure. If there's any of you that are mechanics and you're watching this, maybe you have an idea of what this is. I've been trying to get a hold of my mechanic, and everybody up here is so busy. I don't know for what reason, but I've been having a hard time getting to see a mechanic. When if I'm leaving for somewhere and I'm, picking up speed and I get to about 80 kilometers an hour, which is about 49 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour, as I'm picking up speed, right after I get to that point and increasing speed, I start getting a spitting and sputtering happening in my motor. But once it levels out, you get out of the hill, or I get, if I was to get to, 60 miles an hour or 100 kilometers an hour, it quits, it stops, it levels out, it evens out, things go smooth. So I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. I know enough to get me by. Yeah, I'm just not sure. So I haven't been going on my road trips. Just hang in there, stay tuned. It's just one of those things, right? And I'm hoping to get that fixed before, like in a few days here, and before the snow starts falling here. I don't want to be trying to do all that through the winter. Be patient, and I thank you for those patients. Everybody take care, and I will see you in the trees. Take care. Bye for now.